track 2 is going to be Team Argentina versus Team Chile. We've just seen Team France take the win over Team Puerto Rico, 290 to 31. Currently on track 1, we've got Team Scotland versus Team USA. Team USA steaming ahead with 33 points. Scotland yet to score, but only just over 5 minutes of game played there. So, thinking about track 2 now, Argentina versus Chile. Any thoughts on that game?
Oh, I got lots of thoughts on that game. I had the opportunity to go down to the Torneo Hard Tournament in Buenos Aires earlier this year, where the Shock Exchange participated, and got to see the vast majority of Team Argentina play. They are not only a great national team, the Thunder Quads, which most of them represent, are now in the MRDA, and actually picked up their first win, I believe, just the other night. And they are fast tracking to get themselves as highly ranked as they can. So this team is seriously good. And we saw that last time. We saw them with 8 skaters, and they finished 7th, I think it was.
Yeah. So in 2014, they just took the world by storm, pretty much.
Yeah. In fact, they played Team USA, giving up the least amount of points to Team USA while scoring the most points against Team USA. The point differential only being about 100 or 115 points. Now you take these 8 gentlemen and you come in with 20 rostered skaters that have been practicing for a long time. And Argentina is a team that's not going to be happy leaving 7th place again. This is a team that is good enough to vie for top 4, and we'll see how the seeding works out and how the bracket or how the pool play and everything kind of falls into place. And as everybody, I'm sure, is looking to avoid, probably the top 2 teams from last year in order to get themselves to a semifinal or championship.
Yeah, hugely passionate team Argentina. They also had the all-tournament best jammer, and that was Pibe.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about Pibe. Pibe is, in 12 years of roller derby, I've seen the best women, I've seen the best junior play, I've seen the best men's play. I actually think Pibe is the best jammer I've ever seen, ever. He was the MVP jammer of 2014. If you're listening to this right now and you're thinking, well, I don't know if I should watch that game, watch it just to see him play. He's very, very short stature, very fast, but I think the thing that differs from the way he played last time is his cardio is much better, so he can take more reps. But I have never seen a jammer that comes up on the back of the pack, and of course we know he is low. I mean, he's like knee height by that time. But he throws his shoulders and his head to throw different looks to the back wall coming in, and he virtually tricks them into opening up. Because they're all trying to anticipate where he's going to go, because he's fast as a shot, and makes him very, very, very interesting player to watch. Chile, on the other hand, again, really good, really has some very good players on it. I don't think that they are as strong, that they are as stacked as we're going to see for Argentina, but. Also, they've also got MRDA sanctioning down there now too.
Yeah, we've definitely seen the strength and experience of Team Argentina, but they were brand new to the Men's World Cup, as is everybody, but they came in with such a small roster and very unknown at that point as well.
We've never seen, and probably won't ever see anything quite like that again.
So there'll be a great game to watch. Back on track 1 in the minute, Team USA 73 points on the board with just 20 minutes of gameplay left on the clock. We're going to be handed over to the track real shortly for Team Argentina, Team Chile. So So this is the first game in the orange group. For anybody that's keeping track, please do log on to Twitter, go and check us out at Men's Roller Derby. I'm going to get this right because we don't want...
because she knows I can.
At Men's RDWC for the tournament feed information and news. And if you want to keep up with the live updates and scores, it's at MRDWC Live.
And if you just want to give me a hard time, it's at Mad Rolling Bob. That works too.
All right, I'm Panda. This is Bob. We're going to be handed over to the track now.
So, yeah, I think that's going to be a fun demo.
The develop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here live from the Men's Roller Derby World Cup, live from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I am Raucous Ron with Piggy Fatness. How you doing?
I am doing great. It has been a fantastic day of roller derby here so far, and we're about set for our third bout here on the SISU track, which is going to feature Argentina taking on Chile. It should be an exciting bout.
Oh, really? These two teams, I mean, Chile comes in kind of unknown, you know, a little bit of a wild card here. Argentina is looking so good, and they are really a risk to run this tournament,
And quite a reception they got this morning during the opening ceremony. So exciting to see their excitement level. And again, as you said, Chile, an unknown in the sense that this is their first time here, and we'll look to see how they perform here in their opening bout.
Yeah, they specifically asked me to mention them as Los Condores.
Sí, de Chile.
So fantastic, and they're neighbors. Down there, so I know a lot of them know each other. When they came in, I was hanging out with Argentina yesterday during practices, and they cheered for the Chile guys, and I know they're friends. So it'll be interesting to see this dynamic battle out on the track between these two teams.
With that said, I want to welcome our fans from Argentina and Chile. Bienvenidos todos que son aquí con nosotros de Argentina y de Chile, aquí para este Copa Mundial masculino. Bienvenidos, y aquí vamos a tener un partido sobre Argentina contra Chile, y muy bienvenidos con nosotros hoy este primer día.
Sí, entiendo.
So, polishing my Spanish as we go, Raucous Ron. But again, it's been an exciting morning so far, and two tracks of action and some great results so far. We'll talk a little bit about that later, but exciting to see these two teams ready to put their skates to the track finally after all the waiting.
Yes, and the MRDA, roller derby growing so quickly. We're seeing the expansion of teams throughout the world. I know that it's the popularity is just exploding in places, like the south, the south of South America,
exactly.
And in Australia. Of Europe, of course, most of those European teams represented here this weekend, and we're going to see it play out. And one of the interesting things here is to see a lot of different teams. These teams don't play together all the time,
right?
So they're a combination of different teams from their area, and they're coming together and working it out on the track as they go. I asked Chile yesterday, who are your main jammers, and they said, well, we'll see. So
sure,
that was, they don't exactly know each other,
right.
Perfectly. So, and that battle for who's in that position. So that'll play out here too.
Absolutely. And to that point, Ron, just so we catch those up who've joined us here for this bout, if you haven't been watching already, these initial seeding games in group play are 30 minutes in length. So there'll be one 30-minute period. There'll be one timeout per team. The clock won't stop during those timeouts. And within 2 minutes left of the end of the game, there can be no more timeouts. So pretty rapid play here in the early going as we get this group play done over the first couple of days to figure out seeding for the breakout rounds later this week.
Absolutely, and we'd like to give special thanks to all the referees and NSOs that are here. They, of course, as well traveled from all over the world.
Absolutely.
The coaches, trainers, and of course, we'd like to thank Canada, Calgary,
Indeed.
for hosting this. This is fantastic.
Indeed.
All right, folks, we're here on track 2, the SISU mouthguard track. We're going to give you your starting lineup here for Argentina in blue, jamming Castillo. Number 21 is Heavy Dolce. Number 3 is Victor Diaz. Number 4 is Bergaggio. And number 99 is Donnet.
And your starting lineup for Chile, jammer in.
All right, we're back with you here. Do it down to the 4 just for a minute.
Castillo for Chile is, for Argentina is the lead jammer at this point.
Yeah, now battling for points at the front of the pack and making good progress, getting some offensive help. Coming in, picks up 5. Now also out of the pack, the jammer for Chile. That's insane.
Both jammers going neck and neck as the pack speed increases, perhaps as an indication that these two jammers are speedy jammers.
Yeah, coming in and calling it off is Castillo. So they'll strike with 3 more, taking an early lead in this one. 8-0, Argentina.
Off we go, 2 teams representing South America and looking to make their mark here this week as we get back to the track. Jamming for Argentina is 235 Luke, facing off against
That's Mecanico for Chile. Oh, Mecanico knocked out of bounds early.
That was a strong block by Viejo for the Condores.
Two to beat in the front of the pack for Argentina's jammer. Really stretching the pack. Chile bridging, pushing forward now. No pass, no penalty for Luke.
We do have Memeda reporting to the penalty box for
Luke, getting knocked out of bounds on the inside and staying inbounds is Marmota. Well, that's Captain Bacharitas. No pass, no penalty, and continuing.
We have a star stash at this point. And a track penalty now being called on Cyborg, who's going to be reporting the penalty box for Chile.
Yeah, Cyborg putting the cap on in the box there was the pivot. Now the jammer.
That brings it up to a power jam scenario for Argentina, putting up 5.
Luke will continue to score points for Argentina. 17-0 right now and threatening more. Good offensive help. Number 21, Heavy Dolce.
Low block penalty being signaled. That's going to
Luke trying to stay in bounds there. Comes out of bounds and picks up the track cut penalty.
He's joined there by Mecanico for a low block penalty on the early part of turn 4.
And now a power jam for Cyborg. They will end that one with 5 on the board, the first 5 for Chile.
Argentina striking quickly here in the early going Rockets run, and that's kind of a pattern we've seen with these first few games, but it's, I think, an issue of a team like Chile coming in and trying to find their way and figuring out what their strategy is going to be for the first play.
Yeah, excuse me, that was points for Argentina on the board that had already been on the previous pass. So Cyborg, that was his first pass.
Power start now for Chile, sees number 17, Quiltro with the star.
Wow, just face to face, look at that. Great job forcing his way through in turn 4. Quiltro pumping up the crowd. Gotta love that piggy fatness.
Lots of excitement here for Chile as they put those first passes together. Strong work by Quiltro there, now looking to put some points on the board for his country.
Yeah, first points now being scored by Chile and around the outside.
With authority on that outside line, Quiltro puts up the 5. Make that 4 that were put on the board as being signaled by our official. A track-up penalty now is going to put the Chile team on power jam.
Nice. You can feel the electricity in the house here, Piggy. This is great.
Low block penalty now being called, so quite a few whistles here in the early going as these teams are, again, trying to figure each other out, trying to figure out the pace of the bout and what their strategies are going to be in these early games.
Making adjustments as needed.
Action continues with this power jam scenario for Chile, but some nice defensive work there being shown by Argentina, drawing back on a bridge. Field throw. Los Condores in to help out and clear space for their jammer.
Now out of the penalty box, Argentina's jammer.
Doing a good job of negating the impact of that penalty, Ron.
Very good blocking. Argentina, good coordination for a team that hasn't been played together too much. And a cut track, I saw that. Captain Gacharitas on the block.
But Chile scoring the first 4 points of World Cup play for them. So they've broken, make that 8. They've broken into the world of global derby here at the Men's Roller Derby World Cup.
Well, and we saw that earlier today, some of the more, the higher seeded teams, it took a while for the lower seeded teams to find their feet and make those adjustments to the level of gameplay. And hopefully Chile's found something now they can work with. We all like to see those close games.
Indeed. Right now we're going to see Ventos on the line for Argentina, facing off against Insane for Chile.
Insane crash down to the ground, but stays in bounds back here, but picking up lead jammer. Argentina.
Ventos with the star, and now a power jam due to a track cut penalty on Insane. Argentina now with an opportunity to put more points on the board. Strong pack work there by Argentina to keep things close, keep that pack tight. Two blockers on the backside by Chile, now 3, slowing down the progress of Argentina's jammer Ventos. Does make it through though after quite a bit of strategic footwork there to get through that wall of 3.
Being drawn back is Insane. Having a tough time with this particular pack. Just as I said it, now busting through.
It's almost as if we make things happen.
To stop the bleeding here.
Ventos
Kaku, also known as Ventos.
That's right, puts up 5.
This one started out pretty much as we've expected in terms of the seedings. Argentina, really a big surprise with a small staff down in Dallas 2004. A lot of talk about Argentina. 2014.
Indeed. I want to take a moment, Ron, to say thank you to some of our sponsors, beginning with Quad Skate Shop, because we love this game. Quad is Europe's original brick-and-mortar roller derby skate shop with the best selection and most stock on the continent. We know skates, so you don't have to. Our customer service is the best on a level that only fellow skaters could provide. Come see us online or in store for all your derby needs. Check out Quad Skate Shop.
All right, we've got Mr. Borderline, Aquiles for Chile. Trying to force the front of the pack.
Again, Chile with a nice defensive work. Once again, trying to build those walls. Argentina, though, in to break them up quickly to free up their jammer.
Yeah, Argentina, that's a Black Shadow, number 7 through. For lead, now in scoring position. Ooh, good lateral movement, knocked down by a nice hit on the outside. Will recycle back into turn 2.
We have now a power jam opportunity for Argentina as they are through for 5 after that penalty that sent the Chilean jammer to the box.
And that's Marmota. Black Shadow scoring points but stepped out of bounds there. We all saw that, and he made it too. Nodded at that one. Cut track. Black Shadow will sit down.
off is still with the jammer for Chile. Actually, the jammer for Chile is still in the box, so we'll get this. So
Marmota out on the floor.
That's right.
Nope.
So that is Marmota on the track for Chile.
Marmota going down hard, but being signaled off.
Jam comes to a close.
Yeah, but not before Black Shadow jumps in and scores another 3. Argentina 45, Chile 8.
Under 20 minutes left in this 30-minute period, this 30-minute group game that we are in the midst of. Again, group play these first couple of days of the Men's Roller Derby World Cup to determine seeding for the breakout rounds.
Wow, just in time, they got Capitan Bacharitas out on the floor to jam. Usually a blocker so far we've seen, but it's going to be Argentina with lead jammer.
Castillo with the star and with the lead jammer position. Inside line pass, Ron.
Yep, Castillo with an easy pass. Look at that wall of offense that he got, opening up the hole in turn 1. Quickly around again into scoring position. Captain Bacharitas out on the initial pass. Will we get a call off from Castillo?
Yes, we will. There it is. I'll take a moment to say thank you to S1. The S1 Lifer helmet is the best fitting and safest helmet for roller derby. Get a lifer, be a lifer. S1helmets.com. Also, Alberta Sports Connection, the Men's Roller Derby World Cup, would like to acknowledge the contribution of Alberta Sports Connection, which helped to make this event possible. So many people responsible for the coming together of this awesome event, Ron, and it has been so much fun so far, and it's only been the early portion of day 1.
I love it. We've got Mimiro jamming for Chile. Having a tough time with that back wall in the pack. But out is Luke, lead jammer for Argentina.
Back at a bit of a standstill in turn 2. Luke slowing down a bit as he meets a wall of red.
Cut track on Mimiro. Will take a seat in the box. These penalties are killing Chile right now.
This is a roller derby athletics power jam for Argentina, who looks to add to their total to really, really create some additional space here for them against Chile.
Now recycled, but quickly back in. Luke, Cyborg out front, the pivot position, trying to create open space. Luke knocked down by Mimiro. Very strong hits, another strong hit, knocked down blocks. Mimiro. Or was that Kamikaze?
Kamikaze.
They look similar.
I mean, you know, living up to his name with those kamikaze hits out of nowhere.
Or as he says, Kamikaze? Kamikaze. We're trying to get it right here, folks.
Yes, we are, absolutely. Luke through for 5 more. Argentina taking a commanding lead here in this about 16 minutes, 36 seconds of counting.
Well, Piggy, I know both of the teams asked me to thank all the folks back home who support them.
Absolutely. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we do have a power jam now as Argentina is on the power jam. 5 points on that pass for Luke.
Yeah, lots of people dropping in the box here. We have a micro pack on the floor. Only 1 for Chile, now 2. 2-on-2 blocking. Jam will come to an end.
For those of you who are joining us right now, shame on you for not being here sooner, but on this SISU track, you're watching in the blue, Team Argentina, and in the red, white, and blue, Team Chile making their first appearance here at the Men's Roller Derby World Cup. Rockets Ron. Right now, it's been Team Argentina, but Team Chile has made it exciting with the style of play that we're seeing from them.
You know, and I think one of the things that we can say about this is that, you know, it's obvious that Team Argentina has played together quite a bit more, and so they're playing together better as a team. They've got those walls, those formations put together, and I really like what they're doing. And Chile, it's obvious that they have not played together a ton.
We do have an official timeout on the track right now, Ron, and so I want to take a moment to say thank you to Quad Skate Shop. We're letting you choose the MVPs, fans. This year's Quad Skate Shop Team of the Tournament will now include a fan favorite award as chosen by you. So be sure to check our Facebook page during Saturday's play to vote for your favorite. It's a great way to integrate our fans that are watching, not just here in the venue, Ron, but of course those of you who are joining us around the world on the internet. Welcome to our broadcast and welcome to the Men's Roller Derby World Cup. We appreciate you being with us, and we hope you're enjoying the action.
I love it. You know, being at the hotel last night and just being in the lobby and hearing all the different languages being spoken, and, you know, Italy and Spain and Germany, just incredible diversity of people. We've got our Latin American countries here, 6 Spanish-speaking countries, I do believe. Yep. It was magical at the opening ceremonies.
Oh, it really was. And the thing that I love about that, Ron, and I'm kind of belaboring the obvious here, it's not just these teams. We look across the officials, those non-skating officials, referees, announcers. I mean, every bit of this event is a global feel, and the energy that we felt from this morning at the opening ceremonies all the way through to now and going forward, it's just going to be an exciting, exciting time.
Yeah, I may have dropped a tear or two when Chile was cheering for Argentina when they came out, and then, you know, just the camaraderie among the teams. It was fantastic, really an emotional moment, and you should be here, but we're glad you're listening, so thank you.
Indeed, and I'm emotional to get back to the track as we have Luke on the track for Argentina. I'm sorry, make that Bentos. And you mentioned he goes by another name as well.
Yeah, Kaku.
Kaku, yes.
Which in English is KQ. Kaku.
And Insane is on the track for Chile, looking for the inside line pass, and there it is, lead jammer call for Chile. Again, making it exciting. Now they have a power jammer on as we have a penalty here, a track cut penalty called on Argentina.
Yeah, so Insane, who has the makeup to back up that claim, on the track here, looking to score points, might need some offense, now gets it. Coming up on the inside, Argentina's tough to handle.
Great recovery by their blockers to go forward there, and a nice force out there by Argentina.
Yeah, but he fell out, so, he could have got up and gone. Calls off the jam. We try and start this one on a power jam.
Exciting, exciting action from these two teams. And again, as we would come to expect, hard-hitting action by these teams here.
Chile will send out Man Calipe for this power jam opportunity.
This power start carrying over from the last jam. Man Calipe now facing off against 2 blockers for Argentina on the front side.
Again, very difficult to get by these big blockers for Argentina without offensive help.
Right.
I would say it might be to their advantage to get in there and do some attacking.
You almost see some hesitation on their part, and so it'll be interesting to see how they remedy that over the next couple of games.
Agreed. But through is Men Calipe, but it was good power jam killing blocking by Argentina.
Both jammers now back on the track. Argentina with a nice 3-wall on the front side as Mike Calipe takes a bit of a spill, but recovers quickly.
Men Calipe will not call off the jam and thus allow the Argentina jammer to get in and score points as well.
All right, while we have a moment, let's talk about Roller Derby Elite. Roller Derby Elite, the brand that defines the sport. They're a platinum sponsor of Team USA Roller Derby. Roller Derby Elite, level up.
Level up. Well, that was a 2-2 jam. Not exactly what you want out of a power jam for Chile, but you know, I think they're figuring it out, and they're going to have an interesting tournament because they will definitely come up against teams that are not as good as Argentina as the brackets play out, and they're not not out of the tournament for sure.
And they're not done because Insane just took that inside line to pick up another lead jam scenario for Chile. So again, they're figuring their paces. They're figuring out what's going to work for them. And let's face it, they have now 20 more points than they've ever scored in the World Cup. So
there you go. There you go. Just like us announcers, we're figuring it out too. So hopefully we'll have it ironed out by Saturday and Sunday when we start seeing the brackets play out.
Argentina with a strong brace 3 while it breaks apart just a bit now. 4 blockers surrounding Insane, who calls off the jam.
And Insane slipped that foot back inside, picked up a cut track, and will sit in the box. We're winding down in this one with a minute in the jam, sorry.
Yeah, no, the speed at which things happen is so quick. But we want to be on top of it for you. Right now, it's Argentina on the power jam. And Chile with a wall on the front side, but here comes the blockers. Try and break that up. Nice recovery there by Chile for that defensive wall.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Black Shadow. Good lateral movement back and forth. Now Chile doing a good job of stacking up that defense. They need to do exactly what they're doing right there, is hold together and do some braced blocking, create some of that triangle.
And that's the kind of stuff that this initial round of play will figure out.
Exactly.
As Argentina puts the final touches on this first play, or this first round win, next on the track we will see England taking on Sweden in group play. But you'll have another chance to see these two countries later today. Argentina will take on England at 4 o'clock. As Ron, this group play comes to an end here after this 30-minute set. I'm sorry.
I did it too. We got 8.5 remaining here in the first half of play.
And so. I do know what I'm talking about now.
Again, they're working out the bugs. We're working out the bugs.
Well, I'll take full responsibility for that one. The bottom line
I did it a second ago.
8 minutes, 20 seconds. Still do want to talk, though, about the fact that these two teams will play later today.
Yes.
We'll talk about that in just a moment. The SISU track here at the Men's Roller Derby World Cup. Raucous Ron along with Piggy Fatness. Ron, it's been fun so far to see these two teams go at it.
Yes, it has. Definitely a battle on the track despite the score. Chile was still a shot in this one, but 7.5 minutes remaining, down by 52 points, right?
And just so, as we were saying earlier, these teams will play again later today. You'll have a chance to see Argentina take on England at 4 o'clock, and Chile in the last bout on this track this evening will take on Sweden. So more action to come for these two teams. Yeah,
I'll be on that game with Chile and Sweden. So the lead jammer for Argentina right now, that is Pibe. Or Casillo.
7 minutes left in this group play, round 1 bout.
Donnet, nice one-on-one blocking, now being braced by number 3, Victor Diaz.
You can see right there how tight this pack has worked. Just hit after hit by these blockers, trying to clear space for their jammers, and there goes
Mencalipe.
Yep.
Out, that'll force the call off, and the scoring onslaught by Casillo. Very interesting that the double L's have the J sound in Argentina, and I was unaware of that. So my limited Spanish is very Mexican or Honduras, Spanish, based on the friends I have in Kansas City. So
well, we have
it's a learning process.
Sure, absolutely. And we have friends from Argentina and Chile on the feed. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias a nuestros amigos en Argentina y Chile por estar aquí con nosotros en este partido. Argentina contra Chile, que están muy hermoso para ver aquí en la Copa Mundial.
Muy bien. Oh, insane being called on the track cut, arguing there some with the ref.
Meanwhile, though, the blockers for Chile still working hard against
Yeah.
the jammer for Argentina, who's not having an easy time this round. Again, Chile figuring things out as time goes on.
They do appear to be getting stronger on defense. I'm impressed with the way the walls have seemed to come together, a little bit of that time on the track working together, and certainly these initial rounds of play will prove fruitful for them in that learning curve. But Luke continuing to score points.
Took almost a full half of the track to get free, where they've been releasing quite a bit quicker in the early part of this bout.
CO picking up 5 more. Insane through on the initial pass. Chile also doing a better job of late getting out, even if they're not lead jammer. It's very important to get out, keep the point scoring low.
And that will give us an opportunity to say thank you to Bruce Skate Noose. Bruce Skate Noose, the original over-the-shoulder roller skate holder. You spend a lot of money on those skates. Don't shove them in a bag full of sweaty gear. Your skates hate that. Keep your skates aired out and show them off with Bruised Skate Noose. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or online at bruisedsn.com. I'm sorry, Ron, it's no surprise that we have so many familiar brands and names around this event, and you love to see that.
Yes.
In an event like this.
Well, it means that they've been successful over time. We're seeing Roca on the floor right now against Kakyu. Repentos. Brucio Thunder taking a seat in the penalty box.
And lead jammer coming out of the pack is Roca for Chile.
Being closely followed by Bentos.
Pack speed increasing, respecting the speed of Roca is Argentina. And a block there by number 3 from Argentina. That is Victor Diaz with a nice block to force the call off. Three-two jam in favor of Argentina, as we're now under 3 minutes left in this 30-minute bout here on day 1.
Once again, Argentina in the blue, Chile in the red. You see Men Felipe for Chile and Black Shadow for Argentina. Men Felipe back and forth, battling with the defense, brought to his knees. Both defenses holding on. Now Black Shadow getting some offensive help.
In the meantime, Argentina bridging back Manfelipe, negating his speed at this point.
Defense of Chile holding strong. That is a good sign for later in the tournament. Now Insane with the recycle of Black Shadow, giving the opportunity to Men Felipe, lead jammer, Chile.
It's a tale of two 15-minute periods where you consider the fact that Chile has done so much better in the second 15 minutes.
That's right. And now Donnet, after the star pass, is out.
Felipe looking for a pass on the outside, and he gets it, calls it off.
Nice work. Looks like Chile's putting some stuff together now. Piggy?
Picked up all 4 indeed, Ron, on that last pass. 1 point, though, snuck in by Argentina to bring their total to 90. 120 points together between these two teams here in this 30-minute period. You know, they hit so hard, they play so hard that these 30-minute games actually, in some ways, feel like a full bout.
Yeah.
You get them going full speed right from the get-go.
And we've got just over a minute to play now. So,
and we just got an official timeout on the track. So we want to say thank you to Wiko Skates. Greetings from Finland. Your feet cold. They need a hug. Best regards, Wiko Skates.
Nice. All of our sponsors are fantastic, as you mentioned, a lot of familiar names, and that just goes to show how successful those brands have been within the community and how well the community supports the people that support roller derby. Back to the action, Piggy.
Absolutely. Cyborg taking on Castillo for Argentina. Cyborg looking for the outside line pass, but gets slowed down by Argentina's blue jerseys on the front side.
Cyborg looking pretty good, yet breached the front of the pack, and that'll be Castillo.
And who is now on a power jam as a result of a track cut penalty that's going to send Cyborg to the penalty box.
It's too bad. Cyborg was fighting really hard in there for the front. And sneaking by on the inside, managing to stay in bounds, Castillo.
Castillo now on the jam clock as we have run through the 30 minutes of regulation. Argentina's blockers in to help out. Number 21, Heavy Dolce, has done some damage out there.
Castillo continuing to fight, but nice battle up front by Chile, getting offensive help. We are winding down now, only the jam clock left. 45 on the jam clock, period clock has expired. Argentina will go on to win this one, up by 70 right now and continuing to roll with 5 more.
And this power jam continues around because of a penalty box violation. So again, really a lot I'm sure that Chile will take from this bout in relation to it as a learning experience, but hey, welcome to World Cup play in Chile.
Yeah, congratulations, on a hard-fought battle here for Los Condores. So now through on the initial pass is Cyborg, but time winning down 10 seconds on the jam, and Castillo will call it off. Pygmy Fatness, that's a game. 114 for Argentina, 30 for Chile. It was a fun one, though.
It really was, and a fantastic reception here in the SISU track as we wrap up our time here, Ron. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, it really has. I've had a great time. I can tell that this is going to be an incredible tournament. The camaraderie, the spirit, the energy in the house is electric, and I am on fire.
Indeed. We'll be back with more action.
Thank you very much.
Nerd Roller Skates is your dedicated quad roller skate shop in Calgary, Alberta.
Being a nerd is about being really excited and really passionate about a really specific thing. And the thing that we are really excited and passionate about is roller skates.
Nerd Roller Skates.
Official skate shop, Men's Roller Derby World Cup 2016.
For people who roll.
I am your fortress on the front line of sport. Engineered to be stronger than the attack. I defy convention by protecting more with less. Helping you breathe easier, hydrate faster, speak more clearly. I am SISU, and I fend for you.
We really miss the feeling of spontaneously visiting a store and trying out the newest gear. A hangout for all roller skaters. Everyone has their own unique style. Because of our large assortment, we can now personalise roller skates while you wait, so you can try them out right away. Our mission is to fit you with the right gear, and don't forget to turn left.
A lot of very impressive people in roller derby. This was definitely a proud moment for me, wearing the black, white, and red.
I care about this thing more than I care about any other article of clothing in my wardrobe.
This represents to me like 7 years of blood, sweat, and tears.
Glitter is fun and hardcore. I've learned that it's hardcore.
My uniform is always in pristine condition.
My truck is purple, my shoes are purple, my underwear are purple.
It takes a lot of drive and a lot of passion to keep going in roller derby.
Sometimes when you play roller derby, you're just kind of like, why am I doing this? This is so weird.
I just can't imagine that I'd get more kicks like playing golf than I do hitting a you know? Feels good.
My name is Rachel Rotten.
My name is Midge Wilhelm.
I'm Fifi Nomenon.
I'm Jackie Daniels.
My name's Steph Maney.
Hi, I'm Scald Eagle.
And S1.
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 And S1 is part of my uniform.
Hip, whip, don't rip, clap the pack. If you block the flock, then I can jam the track. Quads on the floor, stars on the head. Roller derby lock, what the zebra said. Yeah, we rollin', yeah, we rapping for real. Can't feel the back wheels underneath my heels. Up through my spine, penetrating the heart. Calling up the jam till the next jam starts.
My boat booked up.
Nerd Roller Skates is your dedicated quad roller skate shop in Calgary, Alberta.
Being a nerd is about being really excited and really passionate about a really specific thing. And the thing that we are really excited and passionate about is roller skates.
Nerd Roller Skates.
Official skate shop, Men's Roller Derby World Cup 2016.
For people who roll.
I am your fortress on the front line of sport. Engineered to be stronger than the attack. I defy convention by protecting more with less. Helping you breathe easier, hydrate faster, speak more clearly.
319!
I am SISU, and I fend for you.
floss, then I can jam the track. Quads on the floor, stars on the head. Roller derby log, what the zebra said. Yeah, we rollin', yeah, we rapping for real. Can't feel the back wheels underneath my heels. Up through my spine, penetrating the heart. Calling off the jam till the next jam starts.